All right, welcome to the Friday Night Frenzy. I'm Ross Bullen, joined by that guy, Rob Hughes. We begin tonight's Frenzy on the road in Indianapolis.
That's right. We're starting in my neck of the woods at Hamilton Southeastern, where the McCutcheon Mavericks were looking to bounce back from their 6-point loss last Friday against Brownsburg. Tonight, not any easier than last week. The Royals ranked third in the state, but the Mavs holding their own. Trayshawn Hurd rifles the pass to Nate Ditto, drills the three-ball corner pocket, but HSE can shoot the long ball from the corner too. Eric Davidson knocks it down from deep. The Royals take a 1-point lead in the first quarter. Coach Peckinpah not psyched about the defense he's seeing from his Mavericks, but the offense not bad. Ditto finds Hurd, and he bangs one home for three. But turnovers prove costly for McCutcheon. Ditto trying to get it to the big man, Trevor Lockwood. The Royals there for the steal, and they're going to turn it into two. HSC wins it 68-56. The Mavs have lost two straight.
More HCC play. The Harrison Raiders paying a visit to the Shamrocks of Westfield. The Raiders bouncing back from last week's loss to Jeff nicely tonight. Strong hoop right there, gets it to fall. A little later, the Raiders scrambling. Talon Sondergrath can't get the bucket to go, but it's tipped out to Fernan, who displays the soft touch yet again. Harrison takes a 1-point lead. The Raiders dominating the Shamrocks all night long. Talon absorbs the contact and uses the glass for two, and some long-range shooting to put this one on ice. How about my Harrison Raiders, Rob? A big HCC win on the road, 61-47 is the final.
Convincingly, not half bad. Lafayette Central Catholic making the trip south to take on Gearin Catholic tonight. Battle of the private schools. Pick it up in the second half. Chris Burrow on the post for the Golden Eagles. He gets the and one. A little bigger than some of those CC players. This one close the whole way. Jackson Anthrop hits the triple for the Knights. I heard he hit several of those tonight. Later, more from Burrow. Another and one down low. This one was tied late. Gearin Catholic wins with a basket in the final seconds. They actually held the ball for the final 3 minutes and change of the game. Kind of Bush League, but that's how it ends up. 47-45, Gearin Catholic over CC.
The Oracles looking to make it 2 wins in 2 nights, hosting West Lafayette, but Nye Carlisle doesn't like the sound of that. The West Lafayette sophomore picks off the pass and goes coast to coast for the lay-in. RDP up early. Then check out this pass from Carlisle. He fires a one-handed laser down court to William Bongo, and Bongo lays it in. Delphi responds though. Colby Meyer penetrates and kicks it out to Mason Lane for the 3-ball from the corner. It's good. Delphi leads 7-4. Moments later, the Red Devils work it down on the baseline to Trev Parker, and he takes it to the cup and finishes strong off the window. More from West Lafayette. Nye Carlisle gives it up and gets it back, and Carlisle's pull-up jumper is nothing but net.
Textbook.
Absolutely. Delphi's Colby Meyer trying to keep his team close. He swings it over to Brent Hahn, and he hop-step splits the defenders and hits the short J off glass. The Red Devils answer right back, though. Nye Carlisle feeds Trev Parker for the 3-ball. Parker gets the friendly shooter's roll right there. West Lafayette goes on to win 41-29.
Seeger taking on Benton Central up at Benton Central early in the first. Bison on the attack. Tyler Soline follows the miss with a miss of his own. Then he cleans it up and finally gets it to go. Seeger on the other end will find Jake Fell. Buries the triple from the top of the key. Benton Central's Jack Marquis coming right back, though. He fights his way through the lane, puts that one in for 2 points. Seeger trying to answer, but Soline comes up with a big rejection here.
Oh, get it out of here, Rob.
Lead to a fast break on the other end with the ball eventually finding Henry Fisher on the layup. Gotta love it when the play comes right back in view. Patriots fell, drives around some Bison defenders, and he connects for 2. The Bison win in the end by 18, 63-45.
Tri-County hosting the Rossville Hornets. Early on, Tri-County finds Zach Patton. We know him. He did a good job on the show.
Sure did.
He knocks down the jumper.
Nice young man.
Absolutely. Rossville on the attack, but with the Cavaliers showing some defense. Dane Hardebeck finds Patton on the fast break. He gets that one to go as well. There it is. Zach finishing. Hornets looking to answer, though. They will find Austin Miller from long range. He knocks it down. Give him all 3 of those. We also call it buttering the biscuit around here.
That's what you call it.
Well, you're right. Yeah. Off the Rossville miss. E.T. Brenneman gets the rebound. He fights for position, gets the bucket and the foul. Rossville wins 53-45. to 41.
You know you're getting old when you're saying nice young man. I'm only 25 years old.
Someone around here turned 45 today.
That would be Dan Klein.
Dan Klein, happy birthday to you.
We're just getting warmed up on tonight's Frenzy. Coming up after the break, we'll make stops at Faith Christian, Attica, South Newton, North Vermilion, North Montgomery, and Southmont.
Plus, a stop at Crawfordsville where the Athenians were in action against the 7-4 Hot Dogs. The Frenzy will be right back.
You live.
Welcome back to the Friday Night Frenzy. We begin the second half of our show with a matchup between the Frankfort Hot Dogs and Crawfordsville Athenians.
The Hot Dogs came into play with a 7-4 record, but have alternated wins and losses since December the 10th, a span that stretches 7 games. Not exactly what Coach Meeks expected from a team that won 21 games a year ago. Crawfordsville hope to continue that trend tonight. The Athenians came into play winners of 5 out of their last 6. Late in the fourth, they're up 10. But Frankfort's Chase Timmons gets the steal, finds Christian Smith. Can't get the lay-in to go. Hank Horner grabs the board and is fouled. Final 4 minutes of this game was a foul fest. Athenians up 12. Horner misses the freebie. Hot Dogs pushing it up ahead. Brody Kirby drives, finds Trevor Webster for the lay-in. Frankfort coach Tom Weeks calls timeout for a round of musical chairs. The bench players foul and the starters come right back in. Hot Dogs still fighting. Kirby drives and scores the tough lay-in plus the foul, but it wasn't enough. Crawfordsville wins this one 68-55. Now off to something a little more exciting.
Well, it was exciting, maybe just not when we were there. The Eagles Nest pumped up at Faith Christian as the Eagles playing host to Fountain Central. Early on, Cam Burning flings it ahead to wide open Logan Heusinger in the corner, drains 3 ball for the early Faith lead. Then Ethan Woodrow goes to work for the Mustangs, takes it strong to the hoop for 2, finishes despite the contact. Vernon Ford coming right back for the Eagles, finds a curling Matt Rumpke. Nice looking jumper there from the junior. This game tied at 23 at the break, but Woodrow, the story for the Mustangs in this one, just bigger and stronger than everyone else, finishes on the out of bounds alley-oop. Fountain Central in transition. Clayton Corey loses it, but it finds its way to Woodrow, spins baseline, soft touch for 2. A strong second half for the Fountain Central Mustangs as they beat the home team Eagles 63-47.
The Attica Red Ramblers were at home tonight against Clinton Central. Attica led 25-7 after 1, but Clinton Central decided down 18 they better share the basketball. Tyler Burns gets the easy hoop inside. Next Bulldog possession, it's Burns to Taylor Turner, who shows off the step back, give the sophomore all 3 of those. Clinton Central would cut the lead into half, but don't you worry, Red Rambler faithful. They had things under control. Bryce Cooper scores on the dribble drive. The student section had a lot to cheer about this week. The ladies scored 96 last night. Tonight, the boys do the same. 96-75 is the final there.
Clinton Prairie visiting the Rebels of South Newton. Ryan Smiths, the Fighting Ryan Smiths, that is. First quarter, Gophers come out hot from the arc. Kale Morris nails the 3. Then it's Morris again. 6-0 Gophers.
They probably practice shooting threes quite a bit, don't
Well, their coach was kind of known for that, right?
I think
Later,
so.
Morris shares the love, passes to Jacob Price. He hits a triple. Rebels come right back, though. Skylar Hyatt goes up and under, lays it in. A little bit later, the Rebels' Jarrett Hamill coming back, fighting his way through the lane. That's a tough-looking lay-in there, but Gophers, too tough. From where? Long range. Price nails another.
Oh, I see what
Gophers
you did
drive
there.
home happy. They win 39-28. Ryan will be joining us later.
And when I say Covington, you say?
Beef House.
Well, that's a given.
That is given.
But tonight, we're talking about the Trojans. Off to a great start this season with a record of 10-0.
Picking up win number 11 would not come easy. Tonight, the Trojans on the road at North Vermilion. And for more on that matchup, we welcome in Sports 18's Ruben Juarez. Ruben?
Hey guys, that's right. They're trying to get their 11th win on the year. The Trojans get off to a quick start. They get the layup to fall. Not bad right there. Then Gage Hegg gets a little turnaround. Cody Wright hits the 3 to keep North Vermilion in the game, but the Trojans stay undefeated. They go on to win 55-45. They are tasty. All right, now we go to North Montgomery where the Chargers host the Western Boone Stars. Early in the second quarter, 6'6" Grant Gaylor takes it to the rack for the score. North Montgomery up early, but Western Boone not going anywhere. Braxton Porter finds JT Whitaker. He gets the hook shot to fall. Stars still hanging around. A little bit later, off the North Montgomery miss, Kennedy Bono fights and claws for the ball, puts it in, and hits the deck. It was a tough-fought game for both teams. On the other end, Logan Wethington hits Nathaniel By for the 3 to make it a 1-point game. And just before the half, Gaylor again. This time from beyond the arc, Splash City. But it wouldn't be enough in this one. Western Boone picks up the win, 49-42. The Stars improved to 6-7 on the year. Southmont and Lebanon squared off tonight. The Mounties seem excited for this one. Early action, Tigers up 3. Southmont's Nathan Jett hands it off to Heath Whalen. He launches one Free Willy style from outside. Splash, Mounties even it up. However, in transition, defense was a problem all night for Southmont. Here's Sam Godby, drives to the elbow, pulls up, absorbs contact, and gets the and one. Tigers up 13-6 after the free throw. Here, Gent kicks it out to Caleb Swick. He clings onto that, and Godby finds Isaac Hark at the other end for the easy bucket. Lebanon takes a 9-point lead, and then the play of the night. Off another Mountie miss, Nick Starkey gets the running start for the board, then goes coast to coast and jams it home. Mounties don't amount to much tonight as Lebanon rolls 72-29.
Thank you, Ruben. It's that time of the night. Coming up after the break, we'll catch up with Clinton Prairie head coach Ryan Smith.
That's right, the Gophers picked up the 39-28 victory tonight over South Newton. More on that game when the Frenzy returns. Welcome back to the Friday Night Frenzy. Making his Frenzy debut, Clinton Prairie head coach Ryan Smith.
Coach, thanks for joining us. First of all, before I ask you about the win, how does it feel to be named coach? I know it's been a little while now, but has it sunk in yet to be called coach?
I think it took me till about December to stop turning around and looking for my dad when people say Coach Smith at Clinton Prairie, but I'm getting used to it. It's wearing on me a little bit.
What about your team tonight? You come up with a win, 11-point win. How do you feel about how you guys did tonight?
Well, I thought we played real hard. We played really well defensively. You only gave up 28 points. I thought we could have been a little off offensively, but it's a long drive. We had a long layoff. It's our 4th game in January. I thought we responded to the adversity a little well, getting off the bus and getting right on the playing court and getting after it.
Road warriors so far this season, only 2 home games. You've got to be proud of your team to have 4 wins.
Yeah, well, we started off 0-4, and you know, I'm pulling my hair out and losing my mind, and we responded very well. And we play at home tomorrow night against North White, and I might have to have Carol Stillwell, our bus driver, pull up and take us around the block a couple times before we come back and try to play, so we get used to it.
You mentioned that you started 0-4, and then you guys got on a roll a little bit. And then you also mentioned how tough the layoff was. How much does that mess with you guys? You probably want to get back on the court ASAP.
Yeah, you know, our guys are ticked off when they get the text message saying, you know, we've been canceled and we got practice or we can't even practice. But, you know, you can't help Mother Nature. You know, it's been crazy around here, and I'm sure the weathermen or weatherwoman will tell you. And we're just lucky to get one in tonight, and hopefully we can get it after it tomorrow.
And real quickly, keys to victory tomorrow night against North White.
We got to come out with a lot of energy. You know, the scouting report, it's not very much on them. We don't have a lot on them. It's not a team we see very often, or other teams that we play see very often. So we got to come out with a lot of energy and do the things we hang our hat on every day, and that's playing defense and rebounding.
Coach Ryan Smith, thanks for joining us.
Thanks, guys.
Congratulations and good luck. Ross, we have a couple housekeeping items.
Absolutely. First of all, Dan Klein, 31. I was just teasing about 45. I know he's pretty sensitive about
Also, West Lafayette's varsity game tomorrow at 1 p.m. And Logan Sotelo, Hoosier Conference diving record tonight. Congratulations to him. A quick shout out. That's it for the Frenzy. Have a great weekend.